Egg memes. Memes. Also, be nice. What's up, my Beardos and Weirdos? Welcome back to the channel. All of you have been asking me to cover this subreddit again for ages, probably years at this point, and I'm stoked to. If you bug me enough in the comments for long enough, there's a pretty good chance I'll go and cover your favorite subreddit. All right, let's get started. Good luck. 3 hours later, your orchiectomy was a success. Where is my truck? Who do you think took your nuts? No! It brings up a pretty good point. A lot of people don't like this. A lot of truck drivers don't like this, I mean, but when you tell them they've given their trucks gender-affirming elective surgeries by giving them truck nuts, oh, they don't like that. Imagine having a d small enough to wear this. Oh my God. The number of years I've done this kind of content and I'm still learning things like about tucking. Listen, if you're trying to hide your snacks, would you hide them outside or would you put them in your pockets? I'm just saying, there's options. Don't use duct tape. I've learned that. ASMR, loving mother accepts her trans daughter. Oh, that's so cute. I'm a cis man, but God, it feels good to be called someone's daughter. My wife thinks she's funny. Who's using Nintendo eShop? Wife. Egg. Son or daughter? Your wife is funny though. That's pretty good. Is this gay? So I'm straight, but sometimes me and my friend dress up as girls and then kiss in a dimly lit room. The call is coming from inside the closet. Me coming out. I think I'm trans. My 80-year-old grandma. All right. And actually I'm non-binary. Jazz music stops. You know when your family member drops that crazy lore you never thought about and it's like, huh. Maybe we got some stuff in common. That's pretty cool. But also 80 and being on top of terms? I don't even know if my grandmother knows about the gender binary, let alone its non-binary counterpart. See, even Pinterest agrees. It's cis. Ideas for you. Edgy outfits for men. Y'all are gonna have to go through so much waist training. Are you kidding me? But also do it. Coward, you won't. Oh, I probably have the thighs for this one though. How to find a programmer boyfriend. What if I'm a programmer girl-ish and I want to have a programmer girlfriend? Just grab a boyfriend and wait a year or two. Oh my God, the programmer sucks. Hold on. Programmer sucks. It's all trans. Let's go. Look at this. Look at how many people are getting converted. Oh, the classic. I love this. Speaking from a Linux user perspective, I can verify. Let's go. I can also attest. As can I. I can confirm. All right, you're in good company. Drunk me, FTM, trying to use the toilet while drunk. Untying pants. Oh, where's my where is it? Have you heard the song Detachable Penis by King Missile from 1992? It sounds like something that would have been released recently. It's a great narrative song. This dude wakes up and his penis is gone. He looks everywhere. He looks in his medicine cabinet. He looks around his house. Eventually goes outside on a walk and he's pretty bummed about not being able to find it. Then he has to haggle to get it back when somebody's doing a yard sale and it's on a blanket. It's an incredible song. Pause this video. Go listen to Detachable Penis by King Missile from 1992. Why is it that only very few men become women, even though most of us want to do so? I just don't get it. I was genuinely fascinated when I found out most guys did in fact not want to be born female. Huh. I know what you are. Oh, I know what that flag is. It's the gay flag. The MLM flag. Also, every time I say MLM, I always think about multi-level marketing. Just stacking a bunch of guys in a pyramid shape. I hate that I don't pass because insert reason. Oh, poof. You don't need X to be valid. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. What? Oh, very cool. Super great. God, I hate that. I'm mad on your behalf, okay? Yeah, I'm a cis guy. Man, girls are really cute. I really want to wear those skirts, but I'm still a guy. Am I a femboy? Oh, trans. Oh no. Oh no. As a fan of the original Roller Coaster Tycoon, I recognize this design. This was designed by some absolute sadists in Europe, I think. It was a roller coaster design that was how to euthanize prisoners in an ethical, painless way. And it was to give them one last hurrah. They would go up on a roller coaster, and then through the centrifugal force, the spins would pull enough brain oxygen blood away from their brains up until they passed out and passed away. I don't know if I'd want to do that. Well, I don't want to die today, but like, I don't know if I'd want to ride a roller coaster that tall. I don't know. I really like that the end result is being trans, though. That's fun. Please be sure to check your kids' candy this year. They are trying to turn your kids trans. Oh no! I just found a whole bunch of estrogen in this Starburst. You know when the argument was like, oh, check your candy because they're giving weed gummies out this year. The number of people that didn't understand that weed gummies are exceptionally expensive and nobody's going to be wasting their weed gummies on your kids. Maybe they'll understand this, that nobody's going to be throwing away an entire bottle of estrogen pills on your children. Everybody relax. Nobody has this kind of spare money anymore. Also, how would it fit? It's not going to be able to wrap back up anymore. Wouldn't they just rewrap these as Feminems anyways? Boys at 5. I want to be Superman. Me at 5. I want to be Raven. Boys at 10. I want to be a footballer. Me at 10. I want to be a girl. Boys at 18. I want to be an engineer. Me at 18. I want to be a girl. Boys at 25. I want to buy a house. Me at 25. I want to be a girl. Well, for the price of one house down payment, you too can be. God dang it. Why is it so expensive? This should be covered by the government. I'm a huge advocate of healthcare for everybody, but I'm also a huge advocate of mental health care and just physical well-being care. And whether that means everybody gets a stipend every year for some amount of elective surgeries or some amount of additional outside of the usual medication or something, I think everybody should have some access to that, for goodness sake. Why are we giving bailouts to billionaires? Give bailouts to boys and gals and non-binary pals. Gender bailout. Oh, also, thanks for sending me drinks, y'all. That's really chill of you. I have a P.O. box if you didn't know that. And some people have been sending me like just some really neat stuff. I try not to bring up people's personal letters or whatever gifts they're sending me on like stream or in videos anymore. By the way, a stream if you didn't know that. I like to be able to focus on what you send me and not like worry about making content out of it. Like, oh, I gotta censor this, I gotta worry about that. I'd rather just be able to sit in my own little corner at home and be able to read what y'all send me. So yeah, cheers for doing that. Senpai of the pool, what is your wisdom? You don't need dysphoria to be trans. You just have to want to be the opposite gender. I think people often forget that euphoria can often be more important than dysphoria. Just follow what makes you happy. Also, if you think that you might be faking it, it's a really good sign that you're not. People who are faking it know they're faking it. They're choosing to do it. When you can hear yourself telling you who you are, you should listen. No, Mom, I am not taking hormones. It's the 5G towers, I swear. Oh my God, Mom, oh my God, the conspiracies were right. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I told my friend that I wanted to look like a girl. She gets super excited. Tells me to come over, makes me wear her clothes, and puts makeup on me. Feels good. Still cis though. You can do makeup and be cis. You can dress up as a girl and be cis. But using the cat smiley face is where I draw the line. Egg? Wait, I use the cat smiley all the time. Oh no. What? Oh no, I do too. Oh no. But I like to do the evil cat smiley. You know what I mean? It looks like that. Living with my roommate for about a year. He is a normal 6'1" guy, and I'm a 5'5", a bit twinky boy. He's working and I'm studying. He actually pays my rent too. Oh my God, never let that man go. In exchange, I do all the household chores. One day he says he got me a gift. It's a pink feminine apron. So this is how it begins, huh? Oh my God, kiss that man. Am I becoming a boy wife? Oh, I love that. That's cute. It's cute as hell. Introducing dolls. A Lily Wachowski. Oh, a Lily Wachowski? The Matrix Lily Wachowski? Produce sci-fi thriller with an all-trans women cast? Hell yeah! Adding that to my watch list. Person. He, me, she, person. Condescendingly. Well, on your birth certificate. Me. Yeah, it also says 7 pounds, 12 ounces, and a lot has changed since then, Barbara. Jesus. Also, the number of people that don't realize they probably started out with blue eyes and then ended up with brown eyes later in life, or a different color altogether, or even started out with blonde hair and ended up with darker hair later on. People's bodies change, including you no longer being a baby. So much like that baby did, grow up, Barbara. I'm assuming your name is. I think Karens have got enough hate for now. We need to start making fun of Barbaras. I'm sorry, any actual Barbaras out there. No Barbaras were harmed in the making of this sketch, I hope. Instead of, I'm not trans, say, I'm not trans yet. I like it. When people affirm they aren't trans, I find it amusing to say, there's always time, and then see who gets really flustered. I'm still cis, but then why did I join these subs? It's gotta be a phase, right? Dear God, it's a phase. But what if? Nah. But then again, maybe I have this account, so maybe I'm not cis. Not sure though. Oh, you're such a good girl. T-girls! Oh, the last time I did the you're such a good girl read, it actually got me a strike on the channel. If y'all could not report this video, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, cool. Thank you. Me! I'm finally gonna be a goth girl when I transition. How I dress post-transition. Ha! Oh, bubblegum goth. I gotcha. Yeah, that's fine. That's also goth, right? There's also summer goth. There's all sorts of goths. Nobody's gonna tell you that that can't be goth, for goodness sake. Hold on, let me... Bubblegum goth. Yeah, see? Bubblegum goth. Live your wildest dreams as you see fit. If you would like to be goth and colorful, go for it. Bubble waffles came up when I did that search. I was like, why does my tummy feel rumbly right now? Have y'all ever had bubble waffles with a custard innard? Kill me now. I would love to have some. What does it mean when a guy says, you're my princess? I'm a boy, and my friend said this to me. You're a boy? For now. 2005. Oh my God. Silver Surfer is so cool. I wish I could be him. 2025. Oh my God. Silver Surfer is so cool. I wish I could be her. Silver Surfer is awesome, but that's also Julia Garner. It took me till the end of the film. Well, maybe like the second third of the film to realize it's Julia Garner. She's such a good actress. Have you seen Wolfman or the Ozarks? She kills it in the Ozarks. Great actress. Dear boys, dress like this. Oh my God. Do you know who would benefit the most from wearing dresses or like really short breezy clothes? The globe havers. If you're not a flat earther and you're a glober, then consider wearing dresses or kilts or robes or a suit of armor. Just wear interesting, neat stuff, okay? Especially if it feels comfortable and true to you. Just do it. I have a friend on TikTok and she's awesome and she keeps wearing suits of armor everywhere she goes in public and I'm so envious. I had this whole plan where I was going to be able to afford a suit of armor by the time I reached 1 million subscribers, and I gotta tell you, Michael Scott's Tots moment, I did not have the money. Oh my goodness, I thought this would be much more lucrative than it is. One day I'll be able to afford that suit of armor and the sword that will fit in the middle of the O to make the T, which has always been the plan. I miss swinging a sword around. Y'all ever gone to Ren Fair? I can't believe Ren Fair season is over. All right, next meme.
Hiya, Georgie. I have HRT and head pats down here.
Welcome to Flight 418, nonstop to Paris. Okay, you know there are male flight attendants, right? Yeah, but I like the height the heels give me. So true, King. I can reach so many more shelves when I wear heels. My goodness. Also, they were invented for horseback riding, and who often wore them while horseback riding? Men. Look at like 16th century, 17th century paintings of French aristocrats walking around in their high heels and tell me that they're not manly shoes or womanly shoes. Whoever is wearing the shoe makes the shoe gendered, not the shoe itself being gendered. How I have to dress. Dr. Pepper! No pink, not girly enough. How I wish I could dress. Big hat, pink Dr. Pepper, cute, pretty. Let's go. You talk so male. Let's go. Like meeting a real man. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. In year of our Lord present day 2025, I will always take a Mulan reference. I love that. Also love how it's just dropped casually into conversation. I wish I was born a girl so I could be a lesbian, but I'm cis. They just seem so much happier, and seeing women holding hands with other women makes my heart beat so quickly. I consider myself cis, but every time I see a post with two women dancing or hugging, it makes me envious. I wish I could be in a relationship without having to worry about masculinity and just have femininity, with a caring partner who understands you. Is this a normal way to feel about relationships, or is there something wrong with me? No, there's nothing wrong with you. Remind me to check in on this person in about 3 years. How it feels to be called an annoying, smelly moid on r/letgirlshavefun. They see me as a real guy. Moid. I've heard of femoid. Is moid man moid? Male moid? What the fudge is a moid? Oid. What is an oid, I guess? What is a moid? Presumably from male, oid, after the pattern of foid. Oh, I thought it was femoid. It's foid. Itself a clipping of femoid. Oh, actually, okay. Incel slang, derogatory, a man. Every time I turn around and think I've learned most of the things, I get proven wrong, and there's so many more things for me to learn. My goodness. Totally cis YouTube recommendation, right? Guess what? Yes, you are trans. You can't be trans. Obviously trans, but there were no signs. Story time. That's Yuko. We love Yuko here. If you haven't watched Yuko EX, please go do. We're also doing some more videos together soon. I'm really looking forward to that. Also, if you can't hear the construction outside, I had a pipe burst in my walls, and right now they're drilling the concrete right behind my office, which is actually a storage room. I live in a storage room. And yeah, the pipe burst. It exploded. It was unfortunate, but everybody survived, except for all of the asbestos in the walls and the insulation that had to get pulled out. And then when the fans were running, all of the insulation that sprayed over my desk and keyboard and everything else, and I had to filter out the air and then wipe everything down. It's been a time recently, okay? So yeah, if you can hear the construction, sorry about that, my bad. Jacket and short sets. Druid. Seraphim. Man, I wish I was born a girl. Read description before making assumptions. You don't find cool outfits like this for men. I swear all of the cool aesthetic stuff are locked away from me. Just do it, coward. You think I don't want to wear cutoff tops all the time? Do it. They're breezy and comfortable. Also, cutoff top with a jacket over top. What more of an 80s man look is that, huh? But also, it could be a lady look. I don't know. Go back and watch old movies if you don't believe me. All right. Look at all the football guys that said they cut off all their jerseys so their tummies were showing. Do it. Why must things be like this? Before you ask about swapping genders, expensive. I'm a biology enthusiast, so I'm sticking with me being born male. Parents, if any of y'all have ways to find clothes like this for men, I would probably give you my soul. Okay, well, before you sell your soul, go and get a jersey from a secondhand store and cut off the bottom of it, wear it as a crop top, and people will be like, oh, wow, that's a very manly, masculine shirt that you have there. Do it. And if they don't believe you, remind them of Kevin Bacon. I think I'm a lesbian. Dad, Mom, I think I'm a lesbian. No way! Why? Because you're a boy, David. Why don't you try being gay instead? But I want to be a lesbian. Oh my goodness. Many years later. Dinner is ready, David. Oh. All right then, let's go. Do not let the concept of change scare you as much as the prospect of remaining unhappy. Don't think about what can happen in a month or a year. Just focus on the 24 hours in front of you and do what you can to get closer to where you want to be. You cute! No, I'm a deadly potato! We're actually a fan of deadly potatoes here. Spud Gang rise up. Did you see that JB put out a new plushie? It's a dinosaur plushie. If you haven't had a look yet, you should. I hope this video comes out before it's sold out. Me as a teenager. Yeah, I would have been so much happier if I was born a girl. Me in my 20s. Oh, people can change their gender? That's so cool. I'm so happy for them. Me at the ripe age of 31 and a half. Oh my God, I get it. It takes people different amounts of time, okay? Not everybody realizes who they're gonna be or who they really are right when they're young. Some people do. Good Lord, I remember being envious of people who knew what they wanted to be who they wanted to be when they were growing up, as they were growing up when they were younger, like, oh, I'm gonna study this in university. And I'm like, you think university is an option? Oh my Lord. You know, and then I grew up and then I didn't get to school until later as well. Sometimes it takes time to figure out the direction you're going to be going in life and what will make you happiest. And sometimes it takes a lot of bravery just to be able to look inside yourself and realize that. And regardless of if it takes you up until your 20s or until your 30s or even later, do what you need to do to be happy. You got this. Sometimes I see the comment on these videos sometimes where people think that this subreddit is like devoted to younger people or only for younger people. And like people actively are making these kind of posts in their 30s and 40s and sometimes older. A lot of the people commenting in the comments of these kind of posts are a bit older and realizing to themselves, I didn't have the language to describe the experience that I was having. And now I'm actually getting a little bit closer to realizing what this is. Be patient with yourself in the same way that you would be patient with other people. You got this. Also be patient with how slowly boobs grow. Oh my God. Some people are like, oh, I've been 6 months on E and no boobs. Do you know how many years it takes other people to grow boobs? Years? Just give yourself time. I love seeing people smile at their phones in public. Have they received happy news? Is it a text from a loved one, perhaps? What could be instilling such joy in that moment? Mom, thank you for the letter you left on the table. I am so excited to have a daughter. I love you and will support you fiercely always. Let me know when you get home. I think you and I need to get you a lot of new clothes, Missy. It's so sweet. I love that. My brother shaved his legs recently. He said there's a lot of reasons for why he did it. It's too itchy, it's too long, I don't like the look of it. But all I could think about is, no, I'm a cis male. That's a lot of objecting for somebody who claims they're a cis male. I'm a swimmer, it makes me faster. Oh, okay. Whatever makes you happy. Oh, I know who this is. This is Brook Valley. I know this artist. Transition timeline. Gross mornings. Before. Dang, I look like a guy. Now. Dang, I look like crap. We all have those mornings. Listen, y'all. It's not that you're unattractive. Many of you don't realize how attractive you are. It's that you may not be your type. And that's okay. Because there are infinite numbers of people who would crawl over broken glass just to get a whiff. Sorry, I read that post in the last video and it's been rattling around my head for a few days. What's it called when I want to be a girl, but I'm not trans? I've recently been more attracted to the idea of being a girl, not transitioning, just being a girl. I feel really comfortable with myself as a guy. I play high school football and I like to work out, but there's just something about being a girl that seems appealing to me. Can someone explain why? Edit! I have come to the conclusion that I am not cisgender. Hell yeah. Can you imagine it's like slapping the button where it's like, lizard, 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 but it's gender, gender, gender. How many of you wouldn't slap the button, okay? I bet all of you would slap the button. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, that was a nice video. I really like coming back to Egg IRL. I should do more of these where I ask all of you what I should cover next, and then, oh, actually, whoa, remember to be a YouTuber, OT. Comment on this video what you want to see me cover next, and then reply to other people's comments about what they want to see in case you also want to see that, and then write really long comments. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, this was fun today. Thanks for sticking around with the channel and believing that I would come back. I told all of you it wouldn't be that long and I'd be back. And now I am, except for my office being flooded. That really put a damper on my plans. All right, thanks for checking out another video. We'll see you in the next one, where we take it one topic at a time. Roll that outro. Wow, clip that. Look at all these people saying hooray sexism in chat. Wow, look at that. Yeah, boo sexism, exactly. Wow, look at that, yippee sexism. Wow, I'm really disappointed in you, chat. Look at boo sexism, let's go. Finally somebody that's against sexism. I can't believe you, chat. Normally you're more woke than this. For shame. For shame on all of you. You thought I forgot about the secret outro. Hell no! Not a single time have I ever done that, except for one time. Maybe? I can't remember, actually. No, I've never done it. I've always done it, maybe, or something. Anyways, thanks for checking out another video. We'll see you in the next one. Boop. All right. Get out of here.